Hey,
Y-
what's going on, Kathy? I don't know. Why are we on this channel? What's happening? Do you know what time it is?
I think it's something about transcending, but oh yeah. Is it that time? Time to transcend time?
I think it is time to transcend. So we're here. We're here. Nice to see everybody. We have folks here in the chat and have logged in. So gonna say hi to folks. Kathy is should be simulcasting. So if you're on Kathy's channel, if someone could let us know if they're getting it simulcast. Um, so for Kathy's readings, and if you want to if you can check her channel, it's Kathy Dash the Breeze Warrior. If you could
Yeah.
let us know in the comments. Um, so anyway, I put it here in the thing. I'll be taking questions. If you have a question that involves like a spirit question, somebody in spirit, then we just ask that um, we get your name and the person's name or their relationship. Now for some of you, your YouTube channel it has your name in it, but some others don't. So that would be helpful. Other than that, um, we don't want to take any legal questions or any financial questions. But other than that, we can take general questions. So where this is our first show we did since we were on with the with Linda G. So
Yeah.
that was really great. Um,
Yes, I'm so glad she is feeling better, although she announced she's been really tired lately. And I have been too. There's some energies that are wonky coming in. So just everybody, if you saw my last short post there, um, be aware of the energies and how they can impact you and kind of bubble up, so to speak. Yeah. But
yeah, it's I've been really tired as well, so not sure what that's about. It's the funny thing is I get enough sleep and then I'm tired. So
yeah.
let's say hi. We have Mere Dragon here. Nice to see you here. One of the faithful subscribers. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Thandika is here again. Nice to see you. Um, Annie Bears says she's swishing through and smashing that like. Thank you. And yeah, I'm going to be on with Annie Bear on Friday,
Oh,
This
great.
Friday, July 31st. So and okay, she's Annie Bear saying it's not simulcasting yet, but we're going to try to work that out.
Yeah.
So yeah, and if you want to go to Kathy's channel at Kathy Dash the Breeze Warrior and give Kathy's channel a like, subscribe, that would be great. Um,
I'm stuck at 399. So if I can get one more, I'll be at 400. Woohoo!
and you didn't, and it wasn't that long ago where you said, "Oh, I don't think I'm going to have a YouTube channel." No, I don't think I'm going to do that. Um,
Hmm.
and the things are moving along here. Let's see. We have Sunshine is here. Hello, Sunshine.
Mhm.
And we have Island Girl. Oh, it's Cam. It says it's Ty Tom and Kathy's Cam.
Ah, hello.
Hello. Um, we have Kinders, our friend Kindy. Nice to see
Mhm.
you here. Addie Gaddy's here. Wow, we got a lot of folks here. This is great. So we're gonna take questions here. We're gonna kind of rotate the questions. If you wanna, would you want to take the first one there, Kathy?
Sure. Thandika, I hope I'm saying that your name right. What's this the universe want to say to me? Today and yesterday I saw gray heron in my homestead. Oh, um, Well, a heron looks above, stands up high and looks below. So I'm kind of seeing the imagery of look at things from a higher perspective. Um, like maybe there's something going on in your life and you're like looking at it at ground level, where if you rise above and try to see it from their perspective, then you can look at it differently, and all of a sudden everything will click into place and you'll understand why that behavior is either bothering you or why they're exhibiting that behavior. um, and I'm also hearing patience. A herring, when it stands in the pond looking at things, it's very patient until it sees what it needs to see. I'm hearing look at things from the higher perspective, as well as be patient. Time will help. So.
It's funny. As you finished it, I just happened to pull the patient card. So,
Yeah.
hey, thanks for logging in. I hope
you.
that resonates with you, Thandika. So the next one we have up is Mere Dragon. Any messages from my late partner, Daryl? Thank you, Tom and Kathy. I'm getting he's very happy with what you're doing right now, and what you're doing, like just in what you're doing as far as like getting out and doing things. And then I also heard, it's funny, because last time I know he came through and he was talking about your car, but he's saying be careful on the road. Something about keep your eyes on the road. So I don't know if that's something that he would say earlier, or maybe looking around or something, but he's keeping an eye on the road. Are you looking for some reason I'm seeing you in, like he's showing me driving you in the car and looking off and seeing something, like you're looking, I don't know if you're looking for a new place or is there something new around you. I'm getting like keep your eyes open, new opportunities. So but at the same time, he's saying make sure you keep your eyes on the road. So I don't know if that's something he would say. Oh, she says the car has a recall now. So it is about a car. I don't know. Do you have a cat? For some reason, I'm seeing a cat around you. I just see him smiling, looking. I see him. I see him like very happy with what you're doing, and in that same flannel shirt that I've seen him before in. But he's got a smile and he's very calm about things. So I just sense him being around you, and he's obviously keeping an eye on you because he's aware of what's going on. She says no cat. Yeah, I don't know why I was seeing a cat around you. She says she's having a vision problem now. Yeah, so that makes sense. Keep your eyes on the road. Be careful where you're doing, and I think that is probably something you need to pay attention to. So,
oh my goodness. Tom, when she said something about a vision problem, I've been playing with my glasses the whole time since Mere Dragon's question came up, because I have bifocals and I'm having trouble seeing there. So that was just odd. It's fine now.
yeah, I just am hearing again, be careful, and make sure that you take care of things that you need to take care of. So that's about it. That's what I'm getting from Daryl. So I hope that helps. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mere Dragon. Okay, let's see. The next question we have up is um, oh, here's a question for from Annie Bear for you, Kathy.
Oh, okay. Hi, Annie Bear. Gosh, it's good to see you. I'm sending you all kinds of hugs. Um, Dad Richard. Um, but I'm seeing a father image with a like a brother image for you next to each other. Do you have a brother that might be in spirit also, or a brother that might be going through something that your father would be connected to him at a energetically? Um, I'm also seeing the image of someone who um, had a lot of varied interests. So it, he wasn't just a one and done. You know, he was always thinking of, oh, if I do this, then I can move on to that. So I feel like um, he's enjoying that. He feels like that aspect is become instilled in you too. He's saying, especially the last few years, you are excited about things when you're delving into interest not only on the physical plane but also up above the plane. And um, oh, a boy, okay. Okay, yeah. So he's showing he has his son with him, so he wanted you to know that for sure. And he's also saying that you're going to find more and more interest, not so much interest, but you're going to be diving deeper and deeper into, like when you look at a flower, you're really seeing the essence of the flower, not just, oh, it's a beautiful flower. You're really seeing and feeling the energy, the vibration, the colors. And he is like, that is what it's like up here where I am. And he points up here. And he goes, that will continue to just get brighter and expand. And know that he is with you, especially when you're in a zone. So he's calling it the zone. When you're in that creative zone, he is feeling that energy and loving it. So yeah. How do you like me now, Dad? He likes you. Yes. And actually, he's like showing me not just one flower but a bouquet of all different kinds of flowers, and it has some greenery and like ferns and just a menagerie, did I say that right, of different kinds of energy in this bouquet, and he's handing it to you. So yeah, so thank you. Yeah.
Before I go on to the next question, I just want to let everyone know if you're interested in private readings with Kathy, you can go to her channel and there's a link to book the sessions at Kathy the Breeze Warrior. And if you're looking to book sessions with me, I do the intuitive and the mediumship as well as Reiki, Akashic Record. You can book those on my site. I'm also, you can book like small groups of 3 people up to 6 people. And then Kathy and I will do large groups, and you can see that on there. And you can email me for those if you'd like to book a larger group or have 2 mediums. But those are on the website. And if you also on my website, you'll see, if you scroll down, you'll see my social media. So on YouTube, we can't communicate, but if you go to Instagram or TikTok, we can communicate. So any likes and subscribes, and Annie Bear mentioned, yeah, you know, Kathy, you won't be far along behind, because when I started, I remember I was trying to get 100 people, and then 200, and now we're at 14,000. So it's crazy.
Yeah. Yay, Tom.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and thanks for everyone that subscribed, because it really, I really appreciate it, and I hope that the shorts that I send out are meaningful to folks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have a question. I'll take this one. Island Girl 0062. Can you guys ask if anybody wants to come through with a message for me, Cam? It's Cam. Do you have a grandmother in spirit? I'm hearing grandmother. And I'm hearing from her to take time with what you do. Don't rush through things. I'm getting the impression that she was somebody who knew how to take time. I just heard father, so maybe it could be your father's grandmother. Let's see. I mean, your father's mother, so your grandmother. If you could just let me know. Okay, yeah, she goes, yes. Okay, good. Yeah, so I'm just getting that she was, and I'm also getting that she was patient, a patient person, a kind person. Not that you aren't, but she's just like reminding you not to rush through things, and take time and smell the roses. She says she don't remember them. I just heard cousin. So when I hear that sometimes, and I've got this in readings, is that sometimes the folks come through that it means you have to ask somebody else in your family about this person. And I call it a twofer, meaning when you go to ask this person and say, do you remember, grandma, was she like this or something? And they'll say yes. And they'll say, well, how did you know that? Well, then you explain to them. And so that could be that. I don't know if it's this case or not, but when I heard cousin, I thought maybe that was the person you need to talk to. So maybe there's an older cousin that might have known your grandmother. But that's what I'm getting in regards to her, is that be patient and take time, and don't rush through things. I hope that helps. Let me know if you hear anything from a cousin. If you want to go to Instagram and send me a message, I would appreciate it, because sometimes it's nice to know. I do readings sometimes, and I know Kathy can say this, and a name will come up in a reading, and I don't know who that is. And then I've gotten a message on Instagram. Oh yeah, by the way, I ran into this friend that I haven't seen in 20 years, and her name is, and that's the name that I heard. So let me know if that helps you.
And just real quick, I pulled a card and it says fulfillment of wishes. So I think your grandmother is there helping you to move ahead and help your wishes come true.
Okay, thank you. I hope that helps. Daddy for Kathy.
Yeah. Any message from my brother Bobby? He passed away 34 years ago, and we were very close together as kids. I speak to him also as my sister. Has my sister? Oh, you speak to him and your sister who have both passed. Well, I'm getting definitely there's still that connection between you, even after all the years, because I'm getting a ringing in my ears that says he hears you when you talk to him. But now he's ringing in my other ear, and he goes, but you don't always pay attention to the signs he sends you back. So he's saying this doesn't have to be a one-way conversation of you talking to us. We are sending you signals. So he's showing me, um, I'm picking up that maybe you have a pet, or like you take a pet on a walk, or you do a walk pretty regularly. He's saying watch the path, because it seems to be like when you're out in nature, or when you're driving your car, or when you have those quiet moments to yourself, that's when you're reaching out to them. And that he's saying, when you reach out to us like that, pay attention to what's around you, because they will put a pretty rock, or a stick will fall, that will catch your attention, or you'll see an animal scurry across the path that's not usual. So they're saying start to pick up on cues that we are sending you, so that you understand and know that we hear you. So, and they say keep talking, but keep watching. Keep talking, keep watching. Okay.
Is that it, Kathy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hope that helps, Addie.
Thank you. Our next question up is Sunshine. I'm open to any messages from Spirit. Thank you. Right away, I'm hearing the word positive, and I just see this positive energy around you. As I was looking at your question, I pulled 3 cards. I pulled the healing card. This is the Bear Spirit, a healing card. Toadstools, growth. And I pulled Wise Woman of the Grove, grace. So what I'm getting right now is that you accept things that are on your path with grace, and you are able to spread that around to others. It's funny because I'm hearing the sunshine, you know, that song, Let the Sun Shine In, and a big smile around you. I'm also getting that there's a lot of guides and angels around you that are just like pushing you forward in what you're doing. But I also feel like you're one of them. You're one of that group. Just a lot of positive energy. And I heard keep going. So it means keep going with what you're doing. That's what I'm getting on that one. I wanted to post something up here. And I just heard don't be afraid to take some risks. So if there's something coming your way that maybe is a little bit that you maybe wouldn't, that maybe a little bit out of sight of the box, try to just take that extra leap. I hope that resonates with you, Sunshine. Thanks for being here. I'm going to put up we have a guest here. Jeffrey Peck is here. Says, hey guys, Bobby just told me you guys were on. I wanted to stop by and say hello to both. I love what you're doing. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Hugs from here. So thanks, Jeffrey, for being here. I appreciate it. And Sunshine mentions, love those cards. I do accept that's very true. Very positive things coming up on my path. Yeah, I see that. So thanks for being here. And we get the next question up for Kathy.
Yeah. Just a quickie for Sunshine. I pulled a card and it says prosperity begins. But what I'm really drawn to is your energy has nurtured the roots of the tree and it's bearing fruit. So also with the roots, they're very stable, and I feel like there are a lot of different ideas, and you're accepting the challenge. You're nurturing those ideas and bringing them to fruitful. They'll be very fruitful. So, sorry, Bobby's a very special person to us both. So I wanted to give her that little extra zing in there.
Okay, Kathy, here's your question.
Jen Lilly, hello. I have 2 sets of interviews in August. How will it go? Will I get one? Thanks. I just heard you're going to resonate with one of them a lot more than the other. Um, you're going to resonate with one of them more. The second interview is going to resonate with them more. So I feel like both interviews are going to go very well. You might have to wait a little bit, like maybe a day or two, for a response for the interview that you resonate the most with. I think there's one that will be great. You could do it, but you don't see a lot of expansion. And they're the ones that really are interested in you. And the one that you're interested in because you see that thing for expansion, it takes a little bit longer to get back with you. So either one would be good, but you're going to be happier with. So I'm saying be prudent in when you're talking with the people. Ask all your questions. Don't you're interviewing them as much as they are interviewing you. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, I think you're going to be able to have your choice between the two. So yeah, I see both of them being very positive for you. So good luck. Yeah.
Good luck. Um, let's see here. Well, I guess I'll take the next one from Jeffrey Peck. Just a little quick note on Jeffrey. If you want to check out his website and his information, he does a lot of things. And I have to say, Jeffrey was my Reiki master, and have a lot of good experiences in classes with him. And he's just offers so much. And I know he's doing some live gallery readings and mediumship in California and other places. So I just want to wish him the best in all he's doing. And thanks for being here. So says, I could use a little message from Spirit through you guys as well. Curious what Spirit has to say about this period of time I'm in and have been for the last 4 months. I'm getting like a waiting time, like a waiting period. Jeffrey, like I just heard reflective. So I feel like it's a time when you're kind of like have time to look back and kind of feel how things are moving along, and a time to reevaluate. So I heard reevaluate, reflect, and it's almost like there's a pause button on what you're doing. I'm like, it's almost like they're like your guides and you're putting a pause button. And although you're doing things, they're like, it's time for you to reevaluate too, like reevaluate, reflect, renew, all these RE words. I feel like that's something that, and I just also heard things are going to be coming, like what this period is not going to last that long. And like, I feel like this time, this waiting time or this reflective time, it's going to hit the pedal to the metal. Like it's going to just kick in very shortly here. So, sometimes when you're in a time like this, you're like, oh, I wish there were more things happening. And then when everything starts happening, you're like, oh my God, why did I ask for it? So maybe I feel like what I'm getting is enjoy this time right now. Even though there's been some challenges along the way, it's not been easy. Because I'm getting some of I do know about your loss you had, but I'm getting that it's almost like it put a pause button on things. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting. I would say just, continue to reevaluate, and I feel like this renewal period is coming very quickly for you. So I hope that resonates, Jeffrey.
Okay. And if I may, I pulled a card for you, Jeffrey, and it's disruption. And I feel like these last 4 months that you've had were purposeful for your growth, even though it disrupted your flow. How you handled it was the challenge. It was a purposeful, spirit induced shakeup. And you kind of passed with flying colors because you didn't go down into the depths of despair. You caught yourself, you dealt with the issues, and in a very graceful way, and you're ready to move on. So, yay.
Um, Sunshine made a comment about the card. She said the card was perfect. Thank you.
Mm.
I want to. We have Neptune's daughter, Jan's here. Thanks for being a moderator, Jan. She's saying hi to Sunshine. Yeah, thanks, Jan, for being here. So, in regards to Island Girl's question, it says, "Is there anything in particular I can do to connect more with spirit?" So, I'm not sure what you're doing right now, but I'll just give you some general advice. So, I'm not sure if you know what sitting in the power is. It's this particular type of meditation exercise that can help with connecting to spirit. And so if you go to YouTube and you to type in sitting in the power, you'll get a lot of different examples of it. There's a gentleman out of England that does like mini 15-minute session ones, but there's some folks that are out of Arthur Finley that do other ones, and there's a bunch of them that are on there. So I would say, and the other thing I would suggest is if you're doing, is what helps me is finding a quiet spot in the morning and asking a question, like a question that you, and I got this from Sterling. Ask a question, the same question for like 21 days. And then whatever comes to your mind, like 5 minutes a day, write down what your answer, what you're getting. Go to the next day, ask the same question, write your answer down, go to the next day. And then don't go back and read what you wrote until it's all over with. And then in 21 days, ask another question. And what you'll notice is that the answers and the things will start coming to you easier and easier. And then also finding that time, that sitting in the power time, that quiet time, because it's real subtle. The messages that you get it isn't like, I mean, once in a while there'll be something like da-da, but most of the time it's very subtle little, you'll hear certain things or different messages. So that's my suggestion. I don't know, Kathy, do you have anything else to add to that?
What I was hearing is don't push it. Don't get in your own way. Spirit is always there, but you have to step back and get rid of the attitude that, oh, I tried, but Spirit hasn't talked to me today. So again, kind of get out of your own way and find the time. I think what Tom suggested for you is perfect, because I don't feel like you take a lot of time, or even before you go to bed, you can just say, I'm open to any messages that Spirit has for me in my dream state. So maybe try that aspect too. So
I hope that helps. Jeffrey, I'm going to just post this. He said he's working on a number of retreats and courses, a book, a cruise retreat, spirit salon. So he's got a lot of things going. So check out Jeffrey's website. Island Girl says thanks so much, greatly appreciated. It really is. I mean, everyone can tap in, but it is about practicing. So if you're just waiting for something just to magically appear, some people think that, but it does take time to work on it. And so, I think you'll find some success, and let us know how you're doing with that. I think that's great that you're working on that. Okay. Got a question for Kathy. Is there anything new or different coming into my life this year?
I just heard, if you want it. it's there. Um, I feel like, and I'm speaking from personal experience, you can ask for it and ask for it and ask for it. Oh, I want to change. I need a change. I don't like where I am right now. But again, if you don't have the courage to take the step forward to get out of the want stage and into the I will have this, or this is coming to me stage. Um, so I feel like, yes, new things are coming to you if you allow them. So that was pretty strong. So you have to be in a state of allowing things to happen, and don't hesitate when they do. They're showing me the image of ice cream, and you always get vanilla ice cream, and you may put different toppings on it, and you think, okay, that's what's new is the toppings on the same old vanilla ice cream. They want you to expand and say, no, I want mint chocolate chip ice cream with sprinkles on it. And if that's offered to you, don't go, oh, that's not vanilla. I always, what I asked for was this. Well, you're getting what you asked for with a suggestion to go to the mint chocolate chip ice cream, but you've got to step out and allow it. So,
She's asking, how do you allow?
take a risk. What's the worst that can happen? If you tried the mint chocolate chip, you don't like it. What's lost? You know that's not what the direction you want to go to. So it does involve courage and taking a risk and giving yourself up to what spirit has for you. And it's okay to choose the mint chocolate chip and not like it. And you can say, okay, spirit, that's not it. I want more, but it will give you more of a direction of, I know I don't like mint chocolate chip, but maybe I'll try butter pecan. So it gets you out of that only wanting vanilla and opens you up to trying different flavors. So I hope that makes sense. Courage and trust.
Yeah, that trust thing is important. I mean, when I first had my first experiences, I was getting message from a family member, and you want me to do this, and I kept hearing trust, and that word has come back a lot. So, and I feel like once you do the trusting of things, it increases the connection to spirit, and your intuition comes through stronger. So, um, so yeah, but also taking a risk. So I want to just put up Jeffrey Peck's website, jeffreypeck.com. Thanks, Jan, for posting that. I don't have any more questions up, and I have a couple people on Instagram that I've asked if they have questions, but there's no questions. So, Kathy, what do you have coming up today? Or
Well,
this week or next week?
thank you so much to Linda. I am really taking a lot of bookings, so I encourage you to go to my YouTube channel, and my link to my website is on the channel. So there's that. I'm doing a few readings this week, and I'm also taking a road trip to visit a couple fellow mediums. So kind of a little girls trip for a few days. So looking forward to that, exploring some things that Upper Michigan may have to offer. I'm in Ohio, so that's going to be fun. Um, I also will have a couple of posts I want to do on YouTube, so watch my channel. The little 10-minute things seem to uh, be my jive right now, so thank you. Uh, I really don't have a lot going on, but some things in the works. So how about you, Tom?
Um, so I just got really nice confirmation. I've been trying to be a part of this. There's a holistic fair in September in Lebanon, PA, and it's a pretty big event. So I'm going to be a vendor and possibly a speaker, definitely a vendor. So I'll be in Lebanon, PA for the Holistic Fair on September 13th, 2026 at the Convention Center. So if you're in the, so Lebanon is kind of between the capital of Harrisburg and actually where I'm at in the Poconos. So kind of central east Pennsylvania. So if you're interested, check that out. Um, I've got some other events happening at where I'm at my camp. We're having a sober week for folks, and I'll be doing a couple sessions. One with a Reiki, doing a group Reiki session, and so we're excited about that at the camp that I'm at, Camp Out. So that's going to be great. That's next week, and yeah, thanks to Linda as well. I've been booked out now for about 3 weeks. Very excited about that. So, and very excited to do the readings. I've been, I get a lot of appointments at camp, that people get in-person appointments, as well as at the acupuncture clinic I do Reiki at. But my online appointments have definitely increased. So that's been great. And thanks again, for being on our show. But it's, what happened, the conditions and how it happened, we were just glad to help out. And the way everything is unfolded is just kind of happened. So we're glad for that. But if thanks for everyone who's been on the show today, and let us know. Again, if you go to my page and look up the social media, please like the Instagram, and then you can send me messages, especially those that did a reading. If something else comes up, let me know. Other than that, I guess we'll see you next time, and have a great day.
I was going to pull a card for all of us, just kind of the energy of this week, because the energies are kind of wonky. So if you're tired, exhausted, just all that kind of stuff, let's see what we come up with. Oh, I love these cards. I don't know if you could see it. Isn't that pretty?
It's beautiful.
And the message is create space. So create that space for you to have that solitude where you can talk to spirit, be aware that spirit is always with us, and just create space for joy and happiness. So thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thank you again. And like and subscribe, and have a great day, everyone.
All right. Bye.